Hello, Lisa. Welcome back to this channel. If you're new here, my name is Belinda Strana. Thank you so much for all the love and support. To my returning subscribers, to those people that share my videos, leave commentaries, and also educate each and every one of us, you guys are the real MVP. Alright, lovelies, let's dive into today's video. Lovelies, I came across this video right for you, and I thought to share with you guys where the Native Americans are actually having emotional breakdown through the realization that they might probably not going to be American citizens anymore. This got people reacting, and I was able to put up some stitches from both, Native Americans and other stitches I was able to put together. Please leave me your own thoughts in the comment section of what you think of this video. And please do not forget that we do not support any form of bullying and harassment. We're just here for educational and informative purposes. So guys, what do you think about this video? Share your thought in the comment section and let's dive into it.
Well, now I done seen everything. Apparently, Native Americans might not be American citizens. And this is according to the latest news from multiple news outlets. You can Google it yourself. But essentially, there's the group of people that are trying to do whatever they're trying to do. And the first point of attack is to illegitimize Native Americans from being Americans. So yeah, there's that. And happy Friday or something.
No shit, Sherlock. We've been trying to tell y'all this for the longest time, but you always call us wabos. Hello. Welcome to the real world now. Huh? Welcome to reality. The truth of the matter is that they were using y'all to get to us. The palm-colored folks. Exactly. And y'all fell for it. And now that they don't have any use for you anymore, bye-bye. Back to Siberia, Mongolia, you go. Hey, it wasn't us. You should have stuck with us. Hey, sometimes the underdogs come out on top. I'm just saying.
Been on the money. I said Latinos, Native Americans, and African Americans should really think about sticking together right about now, because they're going to do everything in their power to separate us, make us look different than, run our name through the mud, try to illegitimize our American citizenship. Like, this dude is really on a trip. And this even solidifies the whole thing. Y'all keep playing. Keep on acting like you don't see what's going on. Like, please, tell me again how you're not racist. Tell me again how that sign that we saw was a figment of our imagination. And then the very next thing that you try to do is illegitimize the very people that have been here since day one. Yeah. We see you. So the fact that we're even going through all this has a lot to do with us Latinos. Like, a big portion of us voted the wrong way. Absolutely. And by doing that, you let the rest of the brown people, the rest of the African American people, and the rest of the Native American people hanging. Like, you cut them short. One way that you could show face and try to make yourself look better is, if anything happens in the indigenous community, make sure that you realize that those are your people. That indigenous people share ancestors with your ancestors. Some of y'all are definitely indigenous. In fact, the word Latino and the word Hispanic are made up words. Those are our slave names. You see what I'm saying? Again, if anything happens in the indigenous community, Latinos should definitely show up. If anything happens in the African American community, Latinos should definitely show up. Because some of you people might be looking to move ahead by the crowds and people that you rub elbows with. And I get it. There might not be that many powerful people when it comes to making moves and money in the African American or in the Latino or in the indigenous the way that there is in the European American. But that's up to you, because a lot of these European Americans don't like you. A lot of these European Americans will silently and secretly vote anything that has to do against you or to get your ass up out of here. Anything. So you rather rock with or hope and cross your fingers that some of the European Americans that you have in your circle are actually going to rock with you. You're going to take that chance rather than the people that share ancestors, that share struggles with you, that are looked upon the same way from the very people that you're trying to be a part of. Yeah, I'd rather stick with my African American and my indigenous people all the way. And the good, wholesome European American people that see no difference at all whatsoever in GC human beings. But those, I'm sorry, they're thinning out. Those are starting to really thin out. Because some of the people that you thought were standing with you, some of the people that would smile and shake your hand, you're starting to see that that's just something that they feel they have to do in order to save face. They really do not like you. They smile in your face, but they talk shit behind your back. They smile in your face and shake your hand, but any vote that comes across their way that has to do with getting red people, yellow people, brown people, black people up out of here, sounds really good to them. I'd rather stick with the people that are going through the same shit I am, that are known to have my back. That's what I'd rather do. Yeah, and unfortunately, I'm surrounded by Trumpsters. Like, I got family members that I love that are Trumpsters. I'm Cuban and Colombian. I'll never be a Trumpster. I might be able to see past the fact that you voted for Trump because I love you, and we'll keep it at that. But I'll never be a Trumpster. I'll never be a Trumpster. I'll never understand why brown people would vote for somebody that doesn't like them at all whatsoever. I'll never understand why anybody voted for him, because I see a lot of African Americans getting on the brown community. 60% of y'all. But I also see a lot of African Americans on here trumping their ass off, and I don't see any other African Americans going on they shit like they are getting on the brown people. Like, yeah, there's some African Americans that let some brown people down too. Just like there's a lot of brown people that let some brown people down. Because I'm not with that Trump shit. I'm not with the Trump shit. I don't like the whole regime. There's nothing about it I like. I can't vote. I'm not a Democrat or a Republican. I'm simply an American that happens to vote on what he thinks is best for his country and his people as a whole in that particular term. I will never, if I could vote, I would never stick with Republican or stick with Democrat for the whole fucking, time that I'm alive. No, that's going to differ depending on the candidate. If this time around a Democrat is good for the job, then I would vote Democrat. If the next term a Republican was good for the job, then I'd vote Republican. It depends on the actual person. I'm not sticking with no fucking, that doesn't make sense to me. But again, it's a democracy. This is America and how it's done. So if that's the way you do it, fine, cool. It's America. You have the right to do that. You have the right to do a lot of things. But those rights are slowly, a lot of them are slowly sizzling and fizzling and fading the fuck away. Because the rights that you had as a brown person in this country 4 months ago have totally diminished and are diminishing as we speak in this country. And that's only because of the 60% of our own people that voted for this man. I have no words for the brown people that voted for this dude. No words except I hope somewhere along the line this opens your eyes and you can redeem yourself by standing with us and standing with your people. Your people are not just brown. Your people are red. Indigenous people. Those are your people. African American people. Those are your people. Now, I know that in some states, we're real secluded and separated. Especially if we get locked up and you're in the system. Shit's very... But man, we need to look past that dumbass shit. We need each other. We need to look past that dumb shit. Because no matter which way we look at it, we are minorities in this country. But if a couple of minorities stick together, we can be the same as and be equal as far as numbers are concerned. We're close to it. Or maybe even more than that if we stick together. But we have to stick together. I see all this, like, they loving that shit too. They loving the separation. They're loving the fact that they have brown against black and red and black and all these people arguing. Like, there is so much division right now. They are fucking loving it. Wake the fuck up, people. Wake up. They're causing division in the groups that should be running towards each other and sticking together. Like, we need to wake up and do what's right for us. Fuck being directed. Fuck them having to, like, they're directing our moves even though we're doing them. They're leading us into a corner. And then when we say, okay, well, we got nowhere to go, they're like, oh, well, that sucks. They knew where they were taking us. They knew they were taking us to a corner. Like, you have to be smarter than that, man. We have to be smarter than that. This is crazy shit that's going on, bro.
Kia ora, Papapano Ohana. This is going to sound crazy and ignore the complexion of my skin because I be a shaman and I have a message for you from the creator that brought some moon-eyed that looks similar to the Appalach hundreds of years ago. Actually more like thousands. Led by a starry night bear named Ursa Nocturna, which is my spirit mother. Please listen. I need you to spread message. This is shit that what I'm about to talk about for everybody to listen to is something that is very important for everyone to understand. The great creator, I'm going to speak in Christian terms from here forth, so everybody can get it. God and Satan. Fuck your fucking Satan name. You've cursed it all to fuck. Didn't want it anyway. It was a joke. God and Saturn. Might as well be Mars and Saturn. But Mars became a coyote that we sent to play all kinds of games with everybody. And it's pretty apt that they ended up calling it Lucifer. But they kind of grilled it up and made it a Lucifer of a situation. Or no, they tried to patriarch. They tried to man it. But that'd be the problem. Because man be controlling predator. If woman not there to tell him woe himself before he woeys me into death. I know you, original creator of that video I am stitching, you're probably familiar with that idea through a coyote. You tell the tales. All of Native American. And reclaim the word native because native imply you own it. That you were here first. That's what native means. You were there first. Indigenous is a new term that God and Saturn made up together to tell everyone we're here to teach you how to weather, just like the natives did when certain deities moved into the Appalach, into Kodiak's mountain. The Ursa was the night woman bear that came to the mountain bear, the mineral bear that never spoke to anything. Anyway, Fort Knox. See, bottom line, Olive Colonizer is at the point where they're telling the native people that they may not be citizens and might get deported. Oh, okay. And point two, the wastefulness and the hubris of the control of Olive Colonizer, of Hoytman. Fort Knox. All of that gold literally sits there in order to cinch in the value of gold, so that it can establish the backing and proof of holding that matches the cash money that you hold. You guys realize that gold is extremely useful in technological sciences. It's very conductive, it's very malleable, but they don't use it because it's expensive. Fort Knox is literally sitting on motherfuck tons of computers worth of gold just to have stranglehold on that one element to back its paper money. The ignorantly, ridiculously, violently, Huberonic fucking history of colonizer is done. Because colonizer also blow up all of reality so many times with nuke that it nuke a bunch of lucifers into becoming physical creatures that are particles, smaller than the atom. Particles, that are now fully sentient angels sent by the great creator to infest the back mind of all of colonizer, all of white man, to infest you and force you into peace. Some of the tribes tell this tale to say it will end you in disease, just like you did to them. But it's not going to end you. It's going to save you because we are installing heaven. We're done with the violence. Everyone is to be forgiven, but all of colonizer is going to be forced out of all of White House and Capitol and all of government. And the ones that you're saying are native but might not be citizen, well, guess what? They're going to take your seats and answer all the questions from here henceforth. Along with the star people and the spirits and all the things that they tried to tell colonizer about when they came here, that if you do this to us, you will not be the chosen people of God. You will not be the chosen people. Because for one, you never were. This is the Satany, Satanist lover of silk and awesome that sits with all the filth of man, that does the filth because the previous man of father of genealogy before him cursed him with his own bad behavior, and therefore brought pain upon him that traumatized him, and so on forth down the line. The curse of your generations, the hatred that follows your children, on down the lines, and you perpetrate it by beating them and beating them. When I say don't spare the rod, I say, oh, teach violence to begat itself away by using violence when they use violence. Otherwise, use your words. Grow your minds and your age at the same time, and find intellectuality and wisdom in it. I better stop talking so highly, because the person that created this video, oh, I'm sure has not missed a step of this, but all of colonizer, Alzheimer, duty diaper, Walmart would not let them work as fucking greeter, that running all of government is running government and all of life into toilet. And this plucky little Lucifer of a Mama Satin says that we're done. So the spores that the tribes tell, not coyote tales of, but creator tales of, and coyote is the one that made the Mars that would eventually send a Hawaiian that looked like white man to tell you that the spores that come from the Mars that be the final fantasy of ghosts that are there from the many different forms of Earth that have fought over a frozen dust ball on which its spirit once sat after it created it. And the Navajo, their creator, or their knowledge of the great creator, that one was not happy with coyote throwing that red ball in the air, but thus it sat. And no effect it had on the Navajo or its tribe, so Coyote was forgiven. But he do many other things to talk about. This meat suit was born into colonization, complete and total. Y'all need to come get it. God and Satin sent this one to teach all the others. To reveal all the knowledge of the tribes to the colonizers that killed the magics of God. All of the indigenous are the individual geniuses that have been tossed out to die by economics. It has nothing to do with you being the first peoples, or, well, that's what humans said on the left, but God and Satin put that in their heads because the tribes were the first geniuses. And then they had to find independent places where they could live in order to show genius to each other, because every time colonizer find them, they'd be scared of. Every time colonizer be scared of it because you not see before, because God not trust you with magic, because you so violent and judgy and scared of the vessels that your planet grew for you. The so-called tree gave you knowledge that you were nude. You had morality problems with it. I did not. God does not have a body. Your nudity has no effect on me. Y'all are the ones with self-control issues and the ones that dirtied the image that you claim I made for you. Not the original creator that I stitched this video on, because the tribes know better. That's why they're my chosen, and not the swath of all the different Afghani version of Jew that is still at war with each other and worshipping the desert with its blood. Anyway.
Seriously lovely. So there is this speculations that is going all over the social platforms, the fact that Native Americans might actually lose their citizenship, like they are being harassed, questioned, and try to ask if you really are a citizen. Like, the thing is that everybody's actually effing around and finding out. Everybody is finding out on this take. Everyone, it's as if everyone was just a tool to use against people that look exactly like me. And now that they are realizing that, oh, even at that, even at the point of they know deep inside of them that these guys, you know, have been here long before some European Americans and all of that, they are now being trained to get their citizenship taken away from them, even if they don't have anywhere else to go. Like, seriously, that actually be a back and forth with native and people that looks like me and all of that. Claiming to who owns this place and all of that. But the fact that everything that these upper people have been doing is just a means to, you know, wipe up some certain group of people and allow a certain group of people to remain in a particular state. Like, how can you actually tell the people who probably were here before you that they are not, they are not supposed to be here? They are not even a citizen, you know? And the thing is that people that looks like me have been trying to tell these guys for a very long time that these people have a plan ahead. They have plans incoming, but they are so adamant that they refuse to listen. It actually baffles me that some Native Americans actually voted for this government right now that is against them. They are just trying to neutralize everything. You know, the same people that you are out advocating for, voted for, and all of that, they are the same people that is now fighting and questioning your citizenship. People that your ancestors were here before. Like, you know, I don't know why every other POC people agreed to be a tool to use to fight against people that looks like me. And now that they are beginning to realize that no, these people are actually not the problem. These people were just a form of an scapegoat to be used against this particular set of people. Like every other POC is feeling this right now. You know, the same thing applicable to every other person. We don't even talk about the Asian Americans and every other POC people that have been a tool. They have been tool one way or the other just in order to get to people that looks like. That's why anytime people that looks like me decide to, share their experience in slavery and all of that, and other people were like, "Oh my God, you are not the only person." It's as if the people that looks like me, their own part is just so extreme, like Chato, like their own is so extreme. The HITE is just so extreme, you know? It's just all about getting people that looks like me to some certain level in life. And now, the same people that actually thought that, oh, okay, now they are questioning them. Because it's as if this is just a case of after they must have finished using you guys, they're going to just trash you guys. This is just it. How can you be questioning people that has been there before you actually came? According to what I read, according to the what I've been seeing on TikTok and all of the things that people have been teaching, it was actually said that they were there before with other people that looks like me, probably, which they don't even want to mention. Then these European colonizers decided to come, unalive whosoever they feel that is going to be a stumbling block, imprison some, and also bring other people from Africa and all of that. And now it's as if these said pan color people have gained enough ground. They have gotten enough connects to claim a particular land. Now they are actually threatening to take away, to actually dismantle anyone that is going to question their supremacy or that is going to question anything that they have in stock for people. You know, there's a video I posted last time. I think that's yesterday, where this pan-colored woman was all crashing out, crying, and to the fact that she saw a tweet by Orange Man. He was like, anyone that is doing anything for the betterment of a country is not doing anything wrong. And she was just all out. She was like, oh my God, what is really happening? These people are very serious. These people have plans that they are just trying to execute one after the other. They look for a comfortable period and strike. You know, s- subsequently, like over time, I know people are really going to get adjusted. But the thing is that people that looks like me have actually been calling for togetherness for a very long time. I've been trying to tell, every other person that cares to listen about what they feel, you know, and people keep on taking them for a ride, thinking that they are probably saying or doing whatever they are doing because of the way at which they are being treated, just want to be treated fairly. This is actually not the time to put that bit around the bush. It's not the time to actually, oh, okay, togetherness and blah blah blah. After everything, you know, you are you left everything for people that looks like me to sort themselves out. I think this is actually the time for every POC to reflect and do the right thing. If you want to call for togetherness, you should call it in spirit and in truth, and not because of the fact that it's actually affecting you right now. You just want to do the right thing. Then when you see that it's not more affecting you, and you are not ready to be used against people that looks like me, you want to still turn your back against. This is not even a time, because these guys they are out to show their intention. They are out to show you that I don't care about you. What I care about is how to maintain my own status. You know, so everyone is inclusive. Every other POC inclusive. You are not that you know important. Just the way you think that you are. Because if these people succeeded in, getting people that looks like me out of the way, whom do you think that they will come for? Because they knew that people that looks like me is as if they are a foundation. And when you get the foundation out of the way, don't you think that a house will collapse? When a foundation of a house is actually put out, the house is going to collapse. So it's as if people that looks like me are just a foundation to stand a very beautiful house, and they are actually looking for means to get the foundation out of the way, even if it's to use the house in question to get these foundations out of the way in order for them to collapse the house. This is just what is happening, and you guys fell for it. Now everybody is finding it out the other way, because it's as if the foundation is too strong for them. Now they are coming for every other person before they might probably go back to the foundation. Anyway, lovelies, wanna just leave me your own thought in the comment section of what you think of this video. And please do not forget that we do not support any form of bullying and harassment. We're just here for educational and informative purposes. So guys, if you've not subscribed to this channel up to this extent, please do your girl a huge favor to click on the subscription button, like, and I will see you lovelies when I upload the next one. Anyway, lovelies, wanna just leave me your own thoughts in the comment section of what you think of this video. Please subscribe to this channel if you're yet to do that. Like, and I will see you lovelies when I upload the next one.